Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So happy that you guys are here to watch this video with your girl. And I'm excited to show you, how I achieved this cut crease. I only really did this cut crease a couple times, so I'm excited to really show you how I got it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the video. And what I'm doing now is I'm just taking some concealer to do a little color correcting. This is MAC NC50 concealer, and I like to use that concealer to just correct any dark spots that I have under my eyes because I suffer from dark spots and I also have sunken eyes also, and I got bags under my eyes because I ain't been getting no sleep because I've been working. So I'm trying to get rid of the bags also. And I never really do my brows on camera. So I was like, you know what? I could clean my brows up on camera just to show you how I clean up my brows. And I'm just trying to fill in the gap. That's why I use um, that was the Benefit pencil. That was the number 6. But I actually use Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate to fill in my brows. And I'm very, very picky about my brows. So that's why I do them off camera because I don't want to spend forever on camera trying to do my brows. And I always want to make sure that my brows are sisters because I know they're not going to be twins, but I at least want them to be sisters. And so I'm taking a I'm taking a Morphe brush to clean up my brows. And I'm just trying to blend in the concealer just as much as I can before I apply my foundation. And I really like to take my time with blending in because I want it to be blended in as much as possible. So now I'm taking the Urban Decay primer. This is eyeshadow primer. And I'm just putting that on my lid so I can prep for my eyeshadow. And I'm going to blend it in with my hand. So I no need to use a brush. I just want to use my hand. And I'm going to get it blended in really good onto my lid. And I'm going to proceed to apply my eyeshadow. So what I'm doing now is I went in with kind of like a brownish shade in my crease. So that's what I'm going to start out with. And what I'm doing is I'm not going above my crease. I'm staying only in the crease. Now I'm taking a deeper brownish shade. It looks red, but it's really like brown. I did it out of the the Natural Glow Morphe palette, the 350. Seem I can't get the words to roll off my tongue today. But I'm not going above my crease because I'm actually using the eyeshadow as a guide. And so now I'm going to apply my cut crease. And I apologize, I should have zoomed in so you guys could see because I really am focused. And so I was holding my head at an angle trying to get the cut crease correctly. But what I did was I used the eyeshadow as a guide for me so that I would not go above the crease because I have hooded eyes. So if I would have just did the eyeshadow as I normally do, just kind of going above the crease, I would have got lost because I needed to know exactly where my crease was to do the cut crease. So that's what I use the eyeshadow for. I use it as a guide to tell me exactly where the crease needs the cut crease needs to be. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up to do my eye test because I need to look up to make sure that I did it correctly and that the concealer does not go above my crease at all because I have hooded eyes. So it's hard for me to actually be able to get it where I need it to go, basically. That's the best way I can explain it. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to add just a tad bit definition to the crease. So I went in with that first shade that I used, that transition shade. Now I want to add shimmer because I really, really love shimmer. So I added just a little gold shimmer on to the crease. And I'm taking Ada from the Juvia's Place palette. And I just want to go ahead and put that on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to put that on the inner corner once I get done blending it in. Because I blend my eyeshadow in because I want it to look a certain way. So I'm going to blend it until it looks how I want it to look. I mean, I'll sit there all day blending until it looks the way that I envisioned it in my head. And so now I'm taking a smaller Morphe brush. This is a smaller Morphe blending brush, and I put it on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm taking Zulu, and I'm just going on top of the cut crease again. I'm gonna do this a couple of times because I'm trying to add some definition to the crease. And I wanted to put a lot of focus on the crease. Like I wanted the crease to really pop. So I went in with black on top of Ada just to kind of put focus on the crease because I had a gold shimmer on the crease and it was really, 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 really pretty to me. And so I was like, if I smoke out the outer and inner corner of my eyes, then that means that it'll put more emphasis on the crease. So that's what I was going for. When I put the black there, that's what I told myself. And so now I'm taking the butt of my beauty blender and I'm just blending in the concealer under my eyes that I was allowing to dry. And I'm going to apply my foundation. I already put my primer on before I even did my eyebrows. And this is Fenty Beauty 400. This is a foundation that I have been using lately. I really love this foundation. It has like this soft matte, and that's perfect for me. I just love, those matte foundations. I don't know why, but they do something to me. And so I'm taking the butt of the beauty blender and I'm going to blend in the foundation. And I take my time with blending in my foundation. I just like to make sure that it's smooth. I love Fenty Beauty because it makes you look more so like airbrushed once you have it on. And that's just perfect for me. For my concealer, I'm going to use Huda Beauty. This is in peanut butter. And I'm going to conceal under my eyes. I'm also going to conceal on my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and also my forehead. So those are the areas that I apply concealer to highlight my face. And I did color correct. And so normally when I color correct, I wouldn't allow the concealer to dry down. But I really think that letting it dry down creates the best under eye look for me that I could get. So I allow it to dry down no matter what I do for my initial base. And so I'm going to blend out my contour and I'm using a Real Techniques brush and I'm going to try, just go ahead and blend in the contour while I allow the concealer to dry down. And I'm probably the only person in America. I mean, I'm bluffing. I really ran out. I'm probably not, but I still use eyebrow gel. I love eyebrow gel. That was Benefit eyebrow gel that I use to make sure that my eyebrows don't move throughout the day. And so I take the top of the beauty blender and I blend out my concealer. For my under eye area, I still and probably forever will always drag the concealer up to my nose so that I can create a natural contour line. And I get over my smile lines. Do not want the smile lines to be seen. Try my best to hide my smile lines. But no, so I put it on my smile lines also, and I actually cleaned up my eyeshadow with the concealer. So instead of using tape or cleaning them up before, I just cleaned up the eyeshadow as I was blending out my concealer. That's the most effective way for me. So now I'm going to bake and I'm going to use Huda Beauty's powder to bake my face. And I try to add more powder around my nose, on the side of my nose, on my smile lines, and I try to press it into my skin on my forehead because those areas get a little greasy for me throughout the day. So I try to put as much powder on those areas so that I can make sure that I don't have that problem throughout the day. And so I don't want to bake my whole nose. So I just took a contour brush from Morphe and I just dusted away the powder from my nose, the excess powder. And that was a clean brush. Now for my bronzer, I'm using Caramel Cutie from Fenty Beauty. This bronzer, I love it. I haven't put it down since I started using it. I mean, it just adds the perfect amount of warmth to my face, and it shows up spectacular once I'm finished. I mean, I adore it, just simply adore it. So now that I've wiped away the powder off of my face, I'm just going to contour my nose, and I'm just using the powder contour because I do not cream contour my nose. And I'm going to add some eyeshadow, just kind of on the bottom of my eye, but I'm wanting to take my time because my eyes will start running, and I don't want my eyes to start running. So I'm trying to take my time. Now I want to prime my bottom lashes so that they can be thicker once I apply my mascara. And so I put my eyelashes on off camera, and I'm using Pat McGrath her mascara. This is really, really good mascara, and I haven't put this down since I got it either. So between Fenty Beauty's bronzer and Pat McGrath um, mascara, those are like something that I use every time I do my makeup. Now I'm going to put just a little liner in my waterline, and I think that this is Maybelline. Yeah, this is Maybelline liner. And I'm also going to put it on the inner corner of my eye because I do not wear liner. This is something that I don't do. I don't wear liner as often, but sometimes I go in and kind of just add liner on the top and in my waterline. For my highlighter, I've been using the same highlighter for a minute now. And this is Fenty Beauty in Hustler Baby. And I'm actually adding it under the brow, Cupid's bow, my nose, my cheeks. And because I was going for a super, super, super glammed look, I wanted to also just kind of put it, as you can see, I just want to put it there just to make it pop, just a little bit. And also on the inner corner of my eye. And so I actually applied just a lot of highlight. I be going OD on the highlight, no cap. And so now I'm using Orgasm. This is from NARS. I freaking love it. And so I sprayed my face, and this is my final look. And guys, I hope that you guys really enjoyed just a simple cut crease. I wanted to really dive into the eyeshadow, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to your girl channel. And I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.